it's fabulous to be with you today. How on earth are you? If you've just tuned in, hi, I'm Rebecca Redican. You can call me Becky, and I am a craft lover. I have crafted since I was teeny tiny, and I'm still crafting to this day. And I tell you what, we have got so many goodies for Second Chance Sunday. If you've never seen one before, let me give you a little bit of an idea of what's happening. These are some of our most popular products throughout the week. Maybe you've missed a show or two, you've missed a few products, you want to see them in real life and you want to see them being demoed. Well, you're in the right place, especially if you love a bargain, because I do. We have got so much coming up for you today, and we have got demoing extraordinaire with us as well. It is the wonderful Debbie.
I'm so looking forward to this show because there's some of my favourite products. I always say that it's like a broken record of me, but absolutely some of my favourite products. And I'm going to walk you through some of the things that we're going to be making with my favourite products. So we have got coming up first, and I absolutely love the border panel dies. Now, Becky, you won't know this, but everybody who does watch this show and knows me from Crafters Companion knows that I love a light up box. I absolutely adore making them, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing with the Gemini border panel dies. Another one of my favourite things that we've done quite recently are the pop-out number dies. And I've chosen one of my favourite style cards for this one. So we're going to make a lovely little box cube. But the lovely feature there that you've got with that pop-out number, I just think means you can use these on all sorts of different styles of cards. So that one is another one we're going to be doing. Now, some of my favourite stamps are on the show today, and I'm going to start off with those gorgeous birthday month stamps, and I call them that because every single floral represents the flower of that month, so the birthday month. However, there are 100,000 ways you're going to be able to use these, because these are stamps and dies to create some really beautiful features. So we've got a lovely box going off there as well, Becky. And I'm at it again, one of my favourites, the left fold alphabet. I adore these. And again, showing it. Now, we've just had a new addition in our family. Little Elijah, my niece's little boy, was just born on Saturday morning at 1:45 in the morning. So I thought this one would be a really nice one, but I'm going to hide that number one because he's not one yet. He's just been born. But I thought, what a lovely little idea that you can use them on. And again, lots of different ways that you can use the left fold. Clever concept, clever idea, and we're going to go through those as well. Now, I did say some of my favourite stamps. Our lovely Sarah Kay, who obviously was the designer behind the birthday month stamps, also behind the fabulous illustrated animals. And that's the stamp and die sets as well. Now, I've chosen the stag this time. I've gone against, because there's so many gorgeous ones to choose from, Becky. Oh, honestly, they're the most amazing designs. But I've gone with that gorgeous, I'm going to call him a deer, but he is a stag, isn't he? Because he's got his big antlers on there. His antlers, that's the word I was looking for. Now, I love colouring. It's one of my favourite types of craft because it's just so mindful, and we have got the most amazing advanced discovery kits. Don't be put off by that word advanced. We're going to take you on a journey of colouring, and that's exactly what these advanced kits do. And I have loved colouring this image, so I'm going to share with you just one of the kits from the Adventures in Colour, which I've absolutely loved. I even signed it at bottom. Look at me, I hadn't even designed that picture, but I did do this colouring in. I've really enjoyed working with these, and I know that you're going to love them too. And we've got so much more planned as well. We've got other items that are on the show. Go and shop the show right now and have a look at them, because I can't wait to get started, Becky. I don't know about you.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we've got so much coming up for you today, including, don't forget, demo of the show and some of the treats they're coming up for you. For now, though, let's have a little look at what we're going to be bringing to you in this set, shall we? We have got for you a mega amount to be able to create those really highly finessed borders, designs in your pieces, and I've got loads here for you. The pack itself comprises of 12 elements in total, but as you know, with our wonderful dies, there's such a multitude of things you can do. Let me show you the designs, if I may. I am bringing to you first off your Butterflies in Flight. This collection, again, that you're going to be able to get so that you can can keep them full. You can do the left and right side, or you can cut them both out. As well as that, you have got the shooting star. Have you got a star in your life? Is there someone who's just been a bit of a star? Maybe they've gone out of the way to help you and your community. This could be a one for them. As well as that, I'm bringing to you your modern peonies. These ones I think look wonderful. You've got that trellis in the background growing up, but also I quite like it because it reminds me a little bit of maybe honeycomb. Have you got any bee stamps? They could be cool to add on, couldn't they? And then last but by no means least, I've got your delicate daisies. Perfect for the summertime, which of course is with us very soon indeed. All of those ones for you available in one massive bundle today. And that wonderful bundle, this is how it's going to be looking. The wonderful bundle that you're getting is absolutely chock-a-block with all of those treats that you're going to be able to get your hands on. Discount deal today, you're looking at just £38.97 or $44.85. Who fancies a demo? Let's do it. Can we have a demo with something like this, please?
Oh, absolutely. I'm just cleaning my die though, Becky. Just hang on a minute, because I've been using it. I forgot to clean it. So I'm just giving it a little tap to clean it out. But honestly, these are just fabulous. And I'm going to kickstart it by starting with that lovely light box, because these are beautiful. They're so easy to do. The fact that they've got a die, and I mean, each one of these dies, Becky, is just phenomenal because of the way that you can use it. Before I kickstart into that demo, I just want to explain what I mean by that. So you've got the decorative border panel here, which is an absolute beauty on its own, without the outside cutting edges, means you can cut directly into your cardstock, which is how I'm going to use that when I come to my demo. However, the wonderful thing about these, which makes them so versatile, is this lovely edge factor that we've got with the outside cutting edges. So you've got an outside cutting edge going down the right hand side, an outside edge going round the left hand side as well, which means you can have them as an edgeable on a card diagonally across the top, going down the side, wherever you want it to be, because you've got these, we've split it up, so it's almost like a create a card edgeable and everything rolled into one, because there's such a versatile die. This is what I can't stress. There may be only 4 in that collection, but the way that you're going to be able to use them, honestly, you're going to absolutely love. So with that said, let's get cracking. So I'm just going to show you how I've made my lovely light box here, this beautiful light box. They're really easy and simple to do. I know it sounds, you know, me saying that because I do this all the time, but they really truly are. So I've taken some Centura Pearl, and I've got 2 pieces that are starting off the same. And I'll give you the measurements in case you want to try this at home. But this is 8.5 inches in length, that way. Wait a minute, width. And I always get my lengths and my widths wrong, Becky. And then it is literally just, well, it's 8 3/4 in length. 8 1/4, sorry, not 8 3/4. Debbie, get your measurements right. 8 1/4, and going across is 8.5. Then I've scored it. So I've scored it at 1/2 inch, and I've also scored it at 4.5. Now you're going to repeat that for 2 of these panels, and this is going to create the outside edge of your box. Really simple, really easy to do. And again, it means that you've got a 4x4 panel as well, which is where these are going to fit in.
Fab.
So with that said, I'm going to bring in my die. Now I did say at the beginning that you can use these in multiple ways because the feature of them makes them very, very versatile, but I am just going to use it in its plainest form, and I'm going to stick that on, use a bit of low tack tape, hold it into place, and we're going to cut through our material, which in this case is Centura Pearl. And I've chosen a really, well, I had to choose a bit of purple. I had to go on brand for this one.
Hey, well done. You'll get extra points for that, I think.
Now I'm just going to run that through. Let me move my box down there for a second. I'm just going to run that through the Gemini. These dies are small enough, and I say small because they are quite big, but they are small enough. You have to excuse me a minute, Becky. I've got cards all over. I'm going to show you in a minute all the other samples. But they are small enough to go through your smaller machines. So like your MIDI, it's slightly, some of these designs are slightly too large to go through the MIDI machine, but they will go through your Mini, your Gemini Junior, and obviously if you've got the big one, the Gemini Pro, they'll go through all of those as well. Depends on the size of the project that you want to work with.
And don't forget, we had the Mini earlier on, didn't we? If you want to grab that, you still can.
We did indeed. We absolutely did. Now, there's some lovely features here as well. So there's little extra bits that you can use. Do you know, like for your shaker elements? There's some little stars that you could use. Debbie's just going to give it a quick tap. As you do. And then we're going to repeat that again. So we're going to pop that back on there onto the second panel, and we're going to repeat exactly the same, where we're just going to put that on. There you go. And then literally run that through again. Now that's on two of one of that, so I've put those on two of those panels. You've got 4. Now it's entirely up to you. You can put one on the front, one on the back. You can go all the way around. Debbie's just realised I've not put my card in flush there, Becky.
Uh-oh.
My little card's got chewed up. It's a good job I've done a Blue Peter style one. It's a good job I've done a Blue Peter
you're a
style.
pro, you.
Well, you've got to do it, you? When you're live on telly and all that kind of thing. Can you see it got a little bit chewed up just there?
No.
That's because I didn't put it in flush. If I'd have put it in flush, instead of busy talking away to you, Becky, I'd have noticed that I'd have done that. But, as I was saying, you've got those 2 panels that you can either repeat to create that all 4 sides have got that see-through element, or you could put one on the front, leave this one solid, and do exactly the same with the other one. It's entirely up to you, but you know that you've got the versatility of those beautiful ties, and they are so, so beautiful. Now with that, I'm going to just speed it up a little bit because I've got so much planned on this show that I want to get it all in. So I've already got mine. Now I'm leaving one of the panels blank.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that, but I'll tell you that in a moment. So what I've just done, Becky, is I've actually, on my little tabs here, I've just put some red liner tape. Very difficult under these lights to see this, but I've put those down, the 2 tabs. These are what are going to stick that box together. I've also popped on here a little bit of gold running around the bottom of it as well. So what I'm going to do, Becky, is I'm just going to take this off. So let's just take the red liner tape off. Remove that one, there we go. And then what I'm going to do is now, using this tab, keep this straight edge and pop it up to that front bit there. So again, just going to place that just over, keep it nice and flush. And then you can use things like your glue pens or your tape, whatever tape it is that you prefer. But can you see now, I've got a little bit of gold going off around the back as well.
Beautiful.
Oops, Debbie should have put it on afterwards, but you'll forgive me for the demonstration. When I would have put that on, because I was trying to get ahead of myself. Do you know when I was here busy earlier?
Yeah.
I was trying to get ahead of myself, getting everything ready. I actually stuck it down before. Perhaps I should have stuck that after the job. Poppy should
We'll forgive you.
so that I could have covered the whole panel, but you'll forgive me on this occasion. Now what we're going to do is, this is what will create when you go all the way around. You can see now you've got your basis of your no, okay, it doesn't work very well on there, George. Can we do it that way? Fantastic, thank you very much. So you can see now you've got your basis there of your light up box, but it needs a bottom and it needs a top and it needs some lights. So with that said, because this is a 4x4, when you are measuring this is 4x4 panels, you just need to think, if you're popping a box lid on, you need an 1/8 extra. So I've done exactly that with this one, and I'll give you the measurements. It's just 6 1/4. And I've scored it all the way around at 1 inch, and it just means that I've got that now 4 and the little bit extra that needs to fit over the top of the box. And the same applies with the bottom bit. But the bottom bit, I'm going to make it on a little stand, and I've already stuck my lights down. I don't know if you can see, but I used my pokey tool just to attach to the bottom of my box, and I've added a little bit of gold detail into there as well. So before I actually stick this down, I'm going to pop this two together. It's entirely up to you how you do this. It's what works for you, but I prefer to put it together, then slip the box bottom in. But again, you'll find something that works for you. So I'm just going to lift off my red liner tape, calling it black liner tape. It's because it looks black under the lights with this through this. But to make it easy on myself, when you are doing this and sticking this down with your red liner tape or your chosen glue or whatever it is that you're putting down there, lay it flat and then just take that piece over, and you can be rest assured you've got that lovely, nice, smooth finish. It's just a little top tip when you're popping that together to make it really, really easy.
Great.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my lights in, and I'm going to use a bit of, do you know what? I think I might use me tape pen on this. In fact, no. I'm going to use me runny glue for this one. So it gives me a bit of wiggle time. Once it's dry though, Becky, it dries like cement. I don't know if you've used our glue before. But it really does dry super, super hard. But it gives me the wiggle time to get the box bit into place. So again, I'm just going to shove the lights in. You'll find what works for you. If you want to attach these before you actually put the lights on, you can do. You can attach the base on and then pop your lights in. It's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to sliver those through, and then again, just bring my wires all the way through the box. Come on, girl, get it up there. There we go. in you go. And then just slip that into place. And then I can now attach my box base round the bottom. Now again, you can give it a little bit of time to dry, or if you're using red liner tape, it'll dry most instantly, but you can see now it's at the bottom already.
Yeah.
And I've even got my little light switch already. So I'm going to pop that down, and then I'm just going to now stick my box lid together, already decorated with the matching gold. But again, this is just for speed, to speed this up so you can see how easy it is to put together. Obviously, when you're at home, you'll be taking a bit more time doing all these extra pieces, but literally just pop your box lid together. There we go. And then I'm going to literally now just stick that on the top. Before I do that though, I'm going to make sure that this little bit is attached to the bottom. So again, you could use things like your tape pen or your red liner tape, but just sticking that in means that the lights will stay into place. And then I'm just going to switch that on. Let's just make sure I've got my little switch on. And there we go. You've got your little light up box all ready. And because I've kept it nice and blank at the back, it means that I can now, with that added gold in the background, just gives it a nice little finish inside. But again, just look how beautiful these dies work. I'm going to show you a few cards now. That was just a light up box because I absolutely love making light up boxes. It's one of my passions. You know me well. Debbie's not doing a demo if she hasn't done a light up box. But there's so many other ways you can use them as well because of the idea of those dies, which means that you've got that outside cutting edge to be able to create fancy shaped cards. You've just seen me use just the panel inside, but you could use these in any multiple ways. Another lovely one with the stars, one of my favourite. I absolutely love this that Anna did. It's just gorgeous because just a little bit of an inky background in the background and cut through some black card, but look how effective that looks. And then using those wastes, those stars, pop them in there as the added little extras. I just love them. The beautiful, beautiful floral feature on here. You can use them in dome cards. Because you've got that right and left outside cutting edge, means that you can create these really beautifully. And because of those outside edges, it means that you can do these lovely, where they're on the spine of the card. Can you see this one, Becky?
Yeah.
Absolutely love this one. It just means that you can do that design because you've got those 3 dies that will create the decorative border panel part as a solid, if you want to use all 3 together, or keep them on the edge of a card, whether it be either edges on a dome card on the side there, or whether you want to keep it for something like this. They're just absolutely spot on, versatile dies that you're going to love, absolutely love.
And you can grab them today at a fabulous deal. We're bringing them to you. You've got a big discount on there already, saving yourself nearly £13 here in the UK. And what I would mention to you as well is, you know how at this price you're looking at a buy 3, get 1 free? If you have got your 20% off, if you're in our platinum, or if you're new, remember, and it's your first order today, you get your 20% off as well. That's like you buy, wait, hang on, it's like you buy 3, you get 1 3/4 free. It's not quite as snappy, I'll be honest with you, I do understand that, but nonetheless, that's the case, isn't it? So if you do fancy grabbing it, now is your chance to do so. These are the ones you're going to be getting. We're bringing to you the shooting stars, which the lovely Debbie's demoed with just then. We've also got for you your butterflies in flight. I love the detail on these, especially the little ones that look far away, very cute indeed. As well as that, I'm bringing to you your delicate daisies, very outdoorsy for all of you lovely gardeners out there. And I've also got for you your modern peony trellis as well. So there's absolutely oodles and oodles in there. And who loves a craft along? Yeah, me too. On Thursday, there is a craft along with these. It's at 3 o'clock. You've got Craig and Joe doing that for you. So do feel free to put a little reminder on your phone maybe for that one. We've got loads coming up, and I've got so many more demos, which is just fab because I was in awe of that one. But yeah, we've got loads more demos. These are a few things that we've got coming up on the show today. We've got the tricolour markers, and that comes with the storage, the wallet as well. So you're getting 12 of the pens in there and that storage as well. Huge discount on that one again. As you can see, £38 or just $57 for you. As well as that, I've got one of our favourites. If you love a kinetic card, these are the ones for you. These are your spinner characters. and you've got so many elements in this. Wait for it, 104 elements. That's going to keep you busy for a while, isn't it? Especially if you got some of our 18th birthday Totally Tiffany treats today. You know, we did the storage for your die cutters, didn't we? This would be perfect to fill that up. Just £47 or $59 if you're buying it today. We've also got the birthday month floral stamps today. So each month, you may or may not know, but each month has a flower connotated to it, and this is taking you through those flowers. So you're going to get some really traditional flowers, some quite unusual flowers in here. You don't just have to use them, of course, as birthdays though. There's so much you can use these for: Mother's Day, Easter, birthdays and more. They're all on your screen now. 223 elements there for a bargain price, £160 or $187. As well as that, I've got your pop-up shape and numbers die. Now what these ones do is they create that 3D effect to your numbers, and of course if you're anything like me, you'll know that a lot of us get into card making, don't we, because you can't maybe buy the perfect card. If someone's turning 32, for example, it's hard to try and find that card in the shop, isn't it? Not when you've got your own, and they are on your screen now with the 12x12 paper pads as well, and you're getting those ones in that selection of colours. That's the pop out. Then we've got the Advanced Discovery Kit, and we will be talking a little bit more about this later. But if you love your colouring in, your mindfulness, if you love those kind of crafts that you can sit and just take a few deep breaths and enjoy, then this is definitely the one for you. We've got it there today. And again, massive discount price on that one, £79 only. And then last but by no means least, we have got the left fold alphabet. You are saving over 20% on this one today. And of course, if you've got your other 20% off with Club Inspire, then even better. But this one we're bringing to you 93 elements. And again, you've got over 20% discount on this one. Have you been getting social today? If you have, perfect, because you could be in with the chance of winning today's mega giveaway for National Craft Month. You could grab your hands on this one. We're going to announce it before the end of this show, which of course is 8 o'clock this evening. We've got all of that. You have the chance of winning, and you've still got a chance to get involved with it. So do carry on getting social with us today. So we have got all of that on its way. I'm also going to be doing demo of the show as well. We're bringing to you next up your animal boards, and I have to tell you that for anybody who does get inspired by wonderful, wonderful creatures, these ones are perfect for you. I have got some real characters here. If you love sort of animals of earth and wood, if you love your Beatrix Potters, if you love your Wind in the Willows and that kind of thing, these are definitely going to make you smile. Illustrated animals, I'm starting off with the wonderful owl. Have you got anyone in your family who is maybe a little bit of a wise owl? This could be perfect for them. We have got the lovely owl detail here, and you've got your sentiments as well. We've got, it's my favourite animal, giraffes. I love giraffes. Did you know that sort of spiritually they're said to represent grace, and they're said to represent peacefulness as well? That's what that's what the sort of representation of them is. And so I do think it's quite nice. They've got these beautiful flower crowns. I also love the lashes on this. It's one of my favourites about them. They always look very sort of, I don't know, I just think I'd be friends with a giraffe if I could. What?
On my bucket list, Becky, I absolutely want to feed giraffes. I keep hinting every year at my birthday with kids, but they just don't get the hint. So I'm gonna have to keep trying. I'm gonna do it before I leave this Earth, planet, whatever it is. Yeah. I am definitely going to be feeding some giraffes. I love them. I make a beeline from every time I go to the zoo.
Oh, me too.
Beautiful. Sarah has done a magnificent job in capturing that beautifulness of a giraffe. She's done it with all of the animals, but that one's absolutely stunning.
And it's the personality,
yeah,
I think you can
definitely
see in these, isn't it? So as well as the wonderful giraffe, we have got the stag as well here for you with those lovely sentiments. I think this, the stag effect has been really popular, hasn't it, over the last few years, that kind of Nordic feel to them. You've got lovely sentiments in here as well, including really important ones like just for you and be strong, because of course stags do represent strength amongst other things. As well as those, I'm bringing to you our wonderful elephant. Elephants, very much a family orientated creature, isn't it? So a wonderful one if you have got maybe new people coming into your family, for example. Also actually said to represent power, of course. You think, how do I know these things? Georgina, I have so much space in my mind for useless information. I really do. Anyway, as well as the elephant, we're bringing, I just think, who has been into a shop of late and not seen something unicorn? Because I tell you what, every single shop I've been into, we've seen these kind of designs. Imagine these with your rainbow colours. How do you think they're going to look? And also I really like that, for me personally, this could just be me, but sort of 10 years ago maybe, if I thought unicorns, I'd have only thought of kind of younger people, but now it's everyone.
Absolutely.
My grandma's got a unicorn binder. Like it's brilliant, and my grandma's nearly 90. So yeah, they're everywhere at the minute. So I think this is a great one. Is there anyone in your family you think they could do with raising a smile? Do you want to give them a little bit of a joyous feel? This could be the one for you as well. And last but by no means least, we have got the butterfly, and I love that you've got almost this sort of mandala feel to it. Really stunning. I'm looking over there and I'm seeing a lovely unicorn smiling at me. What have you got there?
Well, I love these. These are beautiful. Every single one of the designs, like I said, if you've watched some of our shows recently, you'll have seen the lovely, talented Sarah Kay come into the studio and share artwork with us. And literally, these are the most beautifulest designs that I think she's ever done. I love them, and I just think they're so cute. So, yep, absolutely. Beautiful. Kept it nice and muted, this one though. What I love about what Terry's done with this is that she's kept muted colours, but entirely up to you. And a lovely thing, having the additional dye in there means that you can create that element of 3D where you can bring out their features, which I just think is absolutely beautiful. The stag is just divine. He's absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got that beautiful giraffe. I adore the giraffe. I'm not going to lie. I just love him. Producer Georgina's favourite is that elephant. Add them with your other things that you've got in your crafty stash. This is very old dye that we used to do many moons ago. But look how wonderful it works with that beautiful elephant stamp and die set. The gorgeous, majestic butterfly, absolutely beautiful, and then that lovely, cute owl as well. Now, if you love colouring, these are right up your street, and I do genuinely mean that, because you've got the, the ability to colour them in whatever medium you want, whether it be the Spectrum Noir, Classiques, Illustrators, Tri-Blend brush pens, aqua pencils. What is it that you love colouring with? You're going to be able to do that with these so easily, and they're really beautiful stamps as well. So I'm going to show you these. We've got beautiful photopolymer quality as well, which means it's the best. It's like the Rolls Royce of stamps. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the fact that it's photopolymer, but I love the additional dye that we're getting in here to be able to create that 3D, and that actually fits round that edge just absolutely perfectly, as you can see there. So what we're going to do, Becky, I am actually going to speed the process up. Now, I have already stamped it down. Now, dependent on what you're colouring in with. Now I'm using Tri-Blend, so what I've done is I've coloured it, stamped it with our alcohol proof finesse ink pad, which is the Noir Black. There's 4 colours to choose from, it's entirely up to you. And then again, you're going to choose your colouring medium, and I've gone for the Tri-Blends. If anybody who knows me knows I love Tri-Blend pens. So easy to use. They are 3 in 3. I can never get this right without saying it all wrong, but it's a 3 in 1 pen blend, a 3-in-1 blend pen. Get it that way around. Where you've got the light, the medium, and the dark of the same colour family, which means it makes it so easy. I get this asked such a lot when I'm out and about, when I'm out demonstrating. I get questions, DMs, and things like that. What is the perfect colouring medium to start colouring with? This is the one, the Tri-Blends. But it's entirely up to you, this one. Now, again, I'm just going to bring in a bit of scrap paper with this because I need a bit of blotting paper underneath. If you've been with us a while now, Becky, you'll know that to have with the alcohol, you need something to blot underneath because it will go through there. A lot of people say, oh, I've got loads of, images on back where you can see the colouring. That's what it's meant to be because the alcohol and the colour all together that seeps through there. So to make sure it doesn't seep back up, you need to make sure you've got some blotting paper underneath. And I've just chosen some stamping card with this. So again, all we're going to do now is we're going to go in with the colouring. So we're going to go all in, and I've started with the lightest tone. I've gone with the tan blend for this one, but it's entirely up to you. Literally up to you what you colour in with. Now, Becky, if I stop talking,
yeah,
I'm going to apologise now.
Right.
Because I get, what, have you ever heard Sarah called a colouring coma?
Colouring coma, yeah. I'm well aware of it myself.
Yeah, because I stopped talking. Producer Georgina, did you hear her?
She's just said, I didn't think there was anything that would make you stop talking. Her words, not mine.
And colouring is most definitely one of them. I can rab it on a bit, Becky. The longer you get to know me, I know this is the first time we've worked together, sometimes you have to rein me in and stop me from talking because I am a little bit of a chatterbox.
Oh, I'm not afraid of that. That's no problem at all.
But when I come to colouring, I kind of stop. I forget that I'm supposed to be talking at the same time. Now, I've started with the lightest tone, and then I'm going to go in with the darkest tone, where I think, you know, where the blending, where you get that light and tone and all that depth that you can. You tune into some of the Colour Me Happy shows if you want to learn a little bit more about colouring, because we've got loads and loads of inspiration always available on our Crafters TV page as well. But again, I'm just going to go in now with some darker tones, and I'm just going to bring in where I think the shading will be. And I am going in with, like I said, the darkest one, from the lightest to the darkest, which I know some people think is a bit weird, but it's again, it's a personal choice. It's what you prefer to do. But in the Spectrum Noir range, there's always a little instruction sheet in them, and they do tell you to start with your lightest tone, then go in with your dark one, add your mid, and then go back in with your light to create that perfect blend, seamless blending as well, which is what an alcohol pen actually does for you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in with the mid tone. Have you used any of our Spectrum Noir products yet?
I have indeedy doodles.
Oh.
Yeah, I have. I just think they're just wonderful, aren't they?
They are
I love
indeed.
because I'll be honest, I have worked with other pens similarly that aren't from here. But
you can admit to it, Becky, it's all right.
You sure?
It's all right.
I love this job. But yeah, I think it's the saturation of them, the intensity, and they're just so clearly thought out, really, aren't they? They really are fab.
They are. And I'll be honest, before I started working for Crafters, I saw them come out, these, because I've been a Crafters fan for a long time before I came to work for them. Mm-hmm. But I'd already got a set of pens, and I thought, I don't need any more.
Yeah.
I were one of those, what do I need them for? Pfft, rubbish. And then my friend fetched some with her to the craft class that I was at. And I'm not kidding. When I started using them, I'm like, why on earth have I not been using these before?
It does make a difference.
And it really does. And that was the original classiques that I'm going back to when we first fetched out our alcohol pens, the Alcrom system. You know, Leanne wanted to make it a little bit more accessible, a little bit more easy to use. And that's what it started. You know, the journey started there. And now we're at this stage where we've got a plethora of different colouring materials, which is just absolutely fabulous. Really now, once the alcohol starts to dry in there, it absolutely is going to start to really blend. So you just need to leave it for a few minutes, and you'll notice that, because it's one of those things that it takes a little bit of time. But you can go back in and start building up your layers to create some nice layers as well. But what I just want to show you, Becky, if I may, is this die, which I love. I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love them. You could use the stamps on their own if you wanted, but the die really does bring this to life, because you can start to build some depth. Now, the die fits perfectly, as you can see, if I just show you. It fits perfectly around his lovely little head. Leaves all this floral design here free, which means, and I'll show you what I mean by that, when I'm just going to speed this up for you, I've just coloured in literally the florals round here, but then I've took my scissors around there to fussy cut, because what I've done then is the one that I've coloured in solidly is going to now sit proudly above him, so that you've got that layer of, it's literally a layer. So I'm going to add this with now some foam pads. Let me just move those out of the way for a second, move those to one side. So I'm going to grab, just bear with me, Becky.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some foam pads.
Whilst you're grabbing them, loads of people are in. I love this. Teresa's saying the stag would be great for masculine cards. Completely agree, because let's be honest, sometimes it's a bit hard, isn't it? I find, anyway, to craft for a fella. The amount of times, there's only so many times you can do kind of I don't know what, origami shirts and ties, but I think that's brilliant. Yeah, it's really unisex, that one. Val says I have the animals. They stamp out beautifully, and they've been stamped out for tonight's crafting. Val, enjoy. Sandy's got a question for you if you don't mind, Debbie.
I'll try my best.
What is the difference between the tri-blends and the aqua pens?
Oh, very, very simple. This is a very simple answer. So aqua pens are a water-based pen. So it's a marker, a water-based marker. So it's completely different to an alcohol pen. An alcohol pen colouring, completely different. And a lovely question there. Things like what you're stamping onto and what you use with and your inks and things like that will dependent on the marker that you use. So yes, it's a water-based product. You've got that gorgeous intense colour in your aqua pen, but you've got the water in there that makes it a water pen. So it means you can do all sorts of techniques with them. Whereas an alcohol pen is your ink with the alcohol in there, all formulated. Don't ask, I always say this, I'm not a chemist, I can't work it out what they do. It's the magic behind there where literally is more alcohol in the lighter colours than in the darker colours. So it's the same colour, but just how the alcohol is proportioning to the ink. But these are an alcohol marker, so there's a very big difference there. So absolutely, that's the difference between the two, and I hope that helped.
You did, thank you.
Right, so I've now popped my foam pads on there. What I'm going to do, Becky, is I'm just going to take those off. I usually use 3D Collage glue for this, but I thought, do you know what? I'm going to use my foam pads for a change. Pop that over the top, and it now creates a little bit of depth. Can you see there?
Fab.
Just by adding that, it just creates it and lifts it off a little bit. So I'm going to bring in my style card here. Let me move it. This is the problem when I start crafting, Becky. I get a bit messy. I'm going to have to start moving things out of the way before it literally starts to pile up on myself. And I am producer Georgina. I am a self-confessed messy crafter. That's me.
Me too.
So, and I tell you something, after watching the Tiffany show, my goodness, I've got so many ideas, so many things that I want to get. I've got a little shopping list going off there. I just hope when we're finished and I get back home, they're still on there.
Fingers crossed.
I've got a feeling some of them won't be. Now, I've taken a piece of craft card and I'll give you the measurements again. So the craft card this time is 9 inches by 7 inches, and I'll just come there. So it's 9 inches by 7 inches. And then what I've done is I've scored this at 2 inches and 3 inches. So 2 inches, 3 inches, and then repeated that on the other side as well. And it creates this lovely dome feature. Turn it over, you've got that gorgeous craft colour there. And it's like I call it a pop-out gatefold because it's like a gatefold, but back to front, it's like a reverse.
Yeah.
So what I've done then is I've just done a little bit of matting and layering with some of the gorgeous papers that we have in our range. So I'm just going to use my all-purpose glue, favourite glue, love this. That's going to go onto the front panel. There we go. And then I'm going to add these panels. What's a panel? Panel on the front. Hey, Becky, you'll get used to me. You will. You'll get used to me.
I feel like I already am.
Hey, bless you. As long as you're not put off with working with me, you'll be fine.
No, not at all.
Right, so I've just put those on, and then I'm just going to add a couple of little strips just on these panels as well, just to make it pop a little bit more. And again, just another little card design. There's lots of different ways that you can make your card folds. I am a bit of a self-obsessed, I'm a bit like Debbie Fisher in this respect. I like looking at different style cards, different style boxes that make it pop. Loads and loads of inspiration on the internet, things like Pinterest and all sorts of places you can get ideas from. But now you can see now it's created that lovely dome feature just by creating those panels, makes it stand out a little bit more.
Yeah.
And now I'm ready to pop on the front, and I'm just going to grab another foam pad just to pop him on. There we go. And then I'm going to use, I'll just pop there, the sentiments that we've got on there as well. And I love these, a little play on words, to a dear friend. Another lovely one. And all I've done is mat and layered with the black cardstock and then brought a bit of craft card in to make the card work and bring that together. Now just to debating, Debbie, where are you going to put that? I think I'll have it going off there. So I'm going to pop that just on the bottom. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a bow. Shall we have the bow at the top? Oh, no, I quite like it there. Let's go in there.
It's pretty there.
Let's go in there. Give him a little dicky bow. And then, there you go. Now, apart from adding a few little gems on there, and I'll show you the one that I did earlier, I've just added a few little gems into place to bring it out there.
Fab.
Can you see just by little dotting them around? Gives it a nice little feel. But honestly, these are really beautiful dies and stamp sets that you're going to love. We call them the illustrated animals, but they're just so beautiful. Beautiful to work with, beautiful to colour in. If you're going for your aqua colours that are on the show today, absolutely use those. But whatever chosen medium it is that you use, you're making guaranteed some really beautiful, stunning results, regardless of which one you use.
That's just fabulous, isn't it? Don't forget, make a note of that for your demo of the show. We've got more goodies and giveaways coming up for you soon. Just as a quick recap, this is your Illustrated Animals collection. I've had loads of people say they've got it. June's got them, Val's got them. We had Kirsty saying she's got them as well. We are bringing to you in here a big selection of different animals, including your butterflies, your owls, your beautiful and elegant peaceful giraffes with so much personality, the power and strength of your stag or deer, if you will, that wonderful family orientated elephant, and you've got the magical unicorn as well to top it all off. All of that for you today. You're getting a huge amount within there, and you're getting it massively discounted, $14.99. You're saving on the whole collection, and as you can see, there's a massive amount in there, so do seize the moment if you so wish. If you do love your characters and you love the likes of your mystical creatures, I've got something that may well make you smile. These make me smile. You know, sometimes when you're crafting, do you ever have this? You have an idea in your mind and you go to make it, and then when you finish it, you go, hey, I can't believe I've just made that. And it really makes you very, very smiley because it's kind of cutesy, even if it's not maybe for you. That's how these make me feel for sure. If you don't know about your spinner cards, they're kinesthetic, so they move. They're kinetic, sorry, so they move when you're working with them. I'm sure we'll have a nosy at that in a little bit. Let me tell you what characters you're going to be getting in here. So this is your twirling butterfly that you're going to be getting. So the detail within here, the little characters, they will spin in your card, giving a little surprise when they are open. Lots of lovely sentiments in here, including but not limited to dream big, which I think is a fabulous one, very inspiring. As well as that, we've got your bees. These are your twirling bees. Be happy, brave, amazing you. I love how happy his face is. I know this sounds really odd, but I just want to sort of give his cheeks a little bit of a squeeze. Do you know what I mean? He looks so cute. So as well as them, you're going to be getting your cat as well, for any of you cat lovers out there. You've got some funny ones in here like Pawsome and Perfection. So there's lots in there for you. And don't forget with these ones too, you're getting the lovely fish details. Just adds a little bit of extra spice to your designs. We're bringing to you your bunny as well. Easter next Sunday, don't forget. Get your eggs whilst you can. This is hip, hop, hurrah, and many more sentiments, including your thank yous. Then we're bringing to you your wonderful dogs. I love the cat did it. I've got a cat and a dog, and let me tell you, that is something that my dog says with her eyes constantly. Yes, so you're getting the wonderful dog detail in here with the dog house as well, which of course you can use for a multitude of different things, can't you? As well as that, we're going to be bringing to you the elephant, or heffalump if you are that way inclined. These ones, I just think it looks like a baby elephant, doesn't it? And that could play in really nicely actually with your other elephant card that we did in the creatures earlier on. And then you're getting the balloon in that too. I told you we'd bring you some mythical creatures in this as well. You have got your magical unicorn, which I just think works so well with the rainbow design, doesn't it? And then we have also got your twirling bird. I love the envelope. You could use that just by itself, couldn't you? You know, for sending someone love if you wanted to do it that way. Then of course you could. Valentine's Day and the likes, perfect for that. And you've got lovely sentiments in here as well, including but not limited to joy, hope and love. So that's your collection. You are getting a whopping 104 elements total, so that's going to keep you very busy. And again, we're giving you a big live on air discount today. It's £47 or $59. So if you want to raise a smile with these I keep going to say kinesthetic, but I don't mean that, connective cards, then this is your way to get them today. £47 or $59 only. And of course, if you have got your, if you do want to give these a little bit of an added zing, then may I suggest to you, treating yourself to this. And you know what? I don't think this is just to treat yourself to it. I'm imagining one of my friends getting me this for, you know, a birthday, or even, I'll be honest, at that price, even just a, you know, you've been really helpful kind of deal, I would be over the moon with this. Now, it's not just the case, which we all love and adore. And don't forget, we know how important storage is, especially if you were watching us live with Tiffany from Totally Tiffany earlier on today. You can still shop that show if you want to, but you'll know how important organisation is. This is a great way to have it for you. We're bringing to you not just the collection, we're also bringing to you, ta-da, a selection of your tri-colour marker pens, 12 of them in total, and you get the wallet, which does have a sneaky little added extra pocket at the back there, which you can keep other little elements, bits and bobs in. You know, if you want pencils or whatever the likes in there, then you absolutely can keep that in there. But you're getting all of this in here, a discount today, nearly £14 off that, nearly $20, £38 or $57. And can I just say with these ones, because you're getting the tri-blend, so what we mean by that, just in case you are new, and if you are and you're shopping for the first time, 20% discount for you today. You're getting different tonality, if you will, different shading abilities just in one pen. So it makes your life really easy and fun as well. Really good elements for you to grab your hands on within this. Whilst you are there, we are going to ask you to start checking out those baskets, because there are some goodies. Obviously, it's Second Chance Sunday, isn't it? So quite a few of these things have been seen within the last few days and have been popular then. So we've just got a handful of some of them left. So let me get you to check out now whilst you can. Remember also, I've got some goodies coming up for you and giveaways as well. But before that, take a little look at this video.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
So that is how you are getting involved if you are new, and don't forget you're getting that 20% off with your first purchase. Now, we were mentioning earlier on that a lot of us get into any kind of craft really because maybe you can't find exactly what you want in the shops, and also it can save us quite a bit of money actually, can't it? We have got for you the perfect amount of personalisation with my next treat, which are your pop-up numbers. If you've ever tried to shop, say, for a 32nd birthday card, or maybe, actually, it's my, I've just remembered that. It's my grandma and granddad's wedding anniversary at the end of this month. It's 30th, and it is their 68th wedding anniversary this year. Do you think I'd be able to walk into a shop and find that on a card? Not on your Nelly, but it's one you want to celebrate, isn't it? This is going to be a great one for you if you are feeling that a little bit of added personalisation would be great. So I'm bringing to you your pop-up number shapes, but the great thing is you're not just getting these. So if you haven't seen these before, they literally are pop-ups. So bring that in. They do pop up. So if I show you from the side, you get that wonderful 3D effect. And there's so much, again, you can do with these. So of course, you're getting your 0, your 1, your 2, your 3, 4, come here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But you don't stop there, not with this bundle. We're bringing to you, hang on, it's upside down that. We're bringing to you your pop-out number dies with the stamps and the dies themselves, and you are getting some serious sentiments as well. Look at how many you're going to be getting here. You've got lots of different fonts for things like happy and birthday. You've also got things like congratulations, best wishes as well. Can you think of anyone who maybe wants to celebrate at some point soon? Yeah, you've got that in there and so much more. But then to make it even better and all-encompassing, we're bringing to you a mega stack of your 12 by 12 paper pads. So there's loads in here. This is your bright collection, and let me just give you a quick flick through them because I hope someone's been using a corner. But yeah, you will get a whole one. But yeah, you can see on this one you've got the double-sided ones here. For all of you that love those bright poppy rainbow colours, perfect. And then if you want something a little bit more muted, you know, this is definitely the pack for you. But the thing is, you can work them together beautifully. So this one's slightly more muted, tonally a little bit more gentle, but equally as usable. So those are going to work sensationally, not just with these dies and stamps, but with so much more. Now this is a big pack, and I would say, you know, if you're relatively new to this, this is a great one to get you started and quite frankly addicted to card making. So it's a wonderful deal that we've given you there today. If you want to grab it, it's just £80 or $99 if you so wish. The pop-up shape numbers are wonderful, and Debbie, I know full well that we're going to have a demo on these, but
yes,
we did have a message in before, didn't we, about the pens you wanted to address?
We did, and I just want to address this so that you're aware of this. So obviously with the first demonstration that I did with the illustrated animals, I used the tri-blend pens. These are the tri-blend pens that you can see, which is a 3-in-1 pen blend of the same colour family. We also have tri-blend brush pens. The only difference between what I was using first is that this is a beautiful brush nib, so you can see the brush nib, but again it's that same colour blend, one colour family, 3 different shades of blend. The tri-colour pens, the aqua ones, are completely different to the tri-blend pens. They are a blend of one colour family. The tri-colour are 3 different colours of aquas. So if you've ever used our aqua system before, our aqua pen system before, this is a 3-in-1 pen, but of 3 different colours. And what we've just done is we've put these colours that, you know, work lovely. You can work them together, as in use them as a colour palette. But these are a water-based product. And I just want to show you that by literally got this gorgeous brush pen again, but I've got some watercolour cardstock here, and I've had to bring in my water pen because I can't find any water down here. But when you put your colour on and use your, literally, it reacts with water. So it's completely different. And there are 3 different colours in this. Can you see this is that beautiful green one, and then also that gorgeous darker green one as well. And because they are tri-colours, but these are our aquas, you can see that they activate with water. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
So I hope that's cleared that up and answered that question. These are not tri-blend brush pens, or these are not alcohol based, these are a water based product, which is our aqua markers, but they're not from the same colour family, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I hope that's cleared that up a little bit.
Just whilst you're talking about then, I'm sorry to interject, but it's just that Vicky asked something that's kind of to do with them. She's asking, do the tri-blends work well with the Nina card?
Tri-blend alcohol pens are perfect for Nina card. If you're using the tri-colours, what we've got on the show, watercolour cardstock, because it's a water-based product. If you're using anything to do with an alcohol pen, so that's the tri-blends, the classics, the illustrators, then you would definitely need Nina cardstock, is absolutely, because it's super smooth and it just works so beautifully with our alcohol markers.
That's great, thanks Debbie.
No problem. Right. I'm ready to go on with the demo. So I'm just going to show you a few samples before I show you what we're going to do in a moment. So these have been designed, the bundle to start with is amazing, Becky. Yeah. What a bundle that is. But it's like you said, it's the fact that, yes, you can go out and get an 18th birthday card, a 21st birthday card, a 50th wedding anniversary, all those things that are traditional norms, but it's the ones that you can't get hold of, which is why I absolutely love these pop-out numbers. But these are big. they're bold, they're absolutely fabulous. And they're designed to work on that middle of a card. So when you go like this, Becky, beautiful front of a card,
Nice,
absolutely lovely.
nice,
But the
like
wow
it.
factor is
Woo!
wow, absolutely. When you take this out, you've got that beautiful dimension, but they can be used in a multitude of ways, which we've shown you in the past, but we'll show you again in a moment. So this one on the front of a card, so we've got a little bit of a tent card going off there, but on the front of your card, but you've still got that lovely wow factor. And again, I mean, I love this one. This is just glorious. Showing you that you can use it in different ways as well. So you can have them not just side by side, but you can have them like this as well. I just think that's absolutely fabulous. And lots of different ways. I've just got the black and white concepts here for this one. A lovely cubed dimension, absolutely sensational. And then again, you really are making that statement piece when you've got these. They're just absolutely fabulous. Now the one we're going to do, and if you just pop these back in the right box for a minute, Becky, just bear with me. Oh, I'm going to end up, Tracy will be shouting at me because I think I'm just shoving things in wrong boxes there, wrong holes and everything.
You need some Tiffany organisation.
Yes, I do. But this is what we're going to make now. So one of my favourite style cards is this beautiful cube card, but it folds really lovely and flat as well. So they're just absolutely beautiful. So they fit into a nice envelope. And I'm going to show you again just how easy these are to put together and make, because they're so easy. But the pop out number is the star of there because it just pops out. You've got dimension amongst dimension, which I just think is absolutely fantastic. I love that word. Very, very clever. So what you just need to do is take a piece of A4 stamping card or whatever your chosen cardstock is. So you take a piece of this. Now I'm going to lay it this way so that you can see what I've just done here is I've cut it at 7 centimetres just in there to create this. Now you're probably thinking I can see some folds there. Well, absolutely you can. What I would do is first I would take your scoring board and I would use it on the centimetre side. I find it way easier. I'm normally an inches girl, but the centimetres works perfectly on the A4 with this style card. But again, you can make these small, you can make them big, you can go as whatever it is that you want to do. I've just done this for centimetres because it makes it easier on an A4 card. So I've scored this at 7 centimetres, 14 centimetres, 21 centimetres and 28 centimetres. And that's all my folds. I've then turned it around on my larger guillotine, but you can do this on a smaller one just by simply folding your cardstock up. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So you can actually pop that through on your smaller guillotine, cut it at 7 centimetres so it separates the two pieces. Now I've got my long cube part, and because I've got all those score lines into place, it creates this lovely box feature again. And the same with this one. Now that's just it's only got one cube at the moment. So take another piece of cardstock and repeat that to create your 7 centimetre cube. Same one, 7, 14, 21, 28. That's your score lines. Turn it around, cut it at 7 centimetres, and you have the perfect there that works around the cube. And if you wanted to go full hog, you could have 4 of these. So you could have one here, you could have one there, you could have one round the other side, and it still folds really nice and flat. It's entirely up to you. Now then, with that said, I'm just going to move that to one side for a second because I'm bringing in some gorgeous coloured cardstock here, and I'm going to use the pop-out numbers. Now these have been designed to, it's literally all the hard work for you. So this creates the pop out because we've got the outside cutting edge going all the way around that number. Then at the bottom, we've not got a cutting edge, which means it stays connected into the cardstock. It picks back up here again and goes all the way around up to the top. And then again, stops here. So this is the fold line. So score line, score line, score line. And this bit is all the bits that cut out. There is also as well a couple of little notches on either side, which is where you use this to create your fold out feature. Now I have taken these 2 pieces of cardstock, and normally in your head you think, right, I've got to do a fold line in the middle. No, because this does all the work for you. So all you're going to do is decide whereabouts you want your number pop out to be. Decide on your number. I'm going to go with 36 for this one, Becky. So I'm going to go on there, and again, would you be able to get 36 in the shop? Absolutely no, you wouldn't. Would you be able to get 63 in the shop? No, you wouldn't. So you're going to be able to, you're going to be creative. You're going to be the one that decides what personalisation you want to pop on this. And this would make a lovely, did you say 68th?
Yes, 68th
anniversary, because you've got all the extra bits as well. So you've got the sentiments in here, the everyday sentiments. You've also got extra bits to decorate your card with as well, which I just think is lovely.
Yeah.
Alongside all those pop-out numbers as well. So what I'm just going to do, Becky, is I'm going to run these through.
Perfect.
I wonder if I can get them both on at the same time. Of course you can, Debbie, of course you can. Run those through. I have to, you know, sometimes producer Georgina, I absolutely do impress myself sometimes because I think, oh, can I get it on? Can I? Yes, I can. But yeah, these are lovely, guys. And dependent again on the size of the project that you're working on, these will go through your smaller machines as well. So just fab. But obviously for quickness, I always say, but I'm going to use my Gemini for this. So again, just lift these off. Now, I'm going to do this, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to pick this up on the camera so you can see this, because at the moment, it's connected into the cardstock. So I'll just move those out of the way so you can see these. Now, you can see the cutout element here.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what you need to do is decide on where your middle bit is. So I've got a couple of little pieces there that'll be the fold-up feature in the middle. What we're going to do now is just pop these out. So literally, if I just, can you see this? This is the bit that's got the fold line. And then we've got the fold lines, 2 fold lines up at the top. So use your fingers, use a poker tool, whatever it is that you want to use. But how easy was that to put together? And I'm just going to pop those 2 folds there. Can you see now that lovely pop-out feature at the side?
Yeah.
There you go. But look, if I turn that round, there you go.
Gorgeous.
You can see now just how easy that was to create. And it creates that lovely pop out. So easy. You repeat that with your number 3 as well. And I'm just going to bring fast forward, move those 2 out of the way. I'll bring my 2 in that I've already pre-scored and done. But again, you've got that lovely pop out feature there. So you can see, look again. And then that lovely 3 just pops out. But on pattern cardstock, kind of gets lost. So run them through your machine again on perhaps a different colour cardstock. I've used textured cardstock with this. You've got the snippability factor, another versatile way of using these dies, because these dies are number dies. It means you can snip out, you can take off those folds to create really bold numbers. 36, 63, whatever it is you want to use, but absolutely this is going to make it pop that little bit more. So I'm going to pop on here now a little bit of wet glue, but chosen glue again, entirely up to you. What's your favourite glue? Anybody catch the glue school with Jan and, I think it was Jan and Ben actually, was it a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now?
Not sure.
A week last Wednesday, glue school, all different glues are on there. Go and check it out because Jan will teach you all the different types of glues that we have in our range. And again, very nice and educational too. But literally choose your own glue, what you prefer. And there you can see now that absolutely pops out. And you've got that lovely pop out feature. And if you just saw there, can you see that? Spring forward, whoop, there we go, spring forward, whoop. I love it. Now what I'm just going to do now is put my cube together. So I am bringing back in, I think, I'm going to use my tape pen. I'm going to run this down that smallest tab, okay? And then all I'm going to do, Becky, again, remember what I said about that other card that I did with the light up box?
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring this together, makes it very easy, and it means you get that nice flush finish. It's so easy to do it that way. And I'll do exactly the same with the smaller one as well. So again, I'm just going to run a little bit of glue down that tab, fold that over, fold that in, and you create the cubes really quickly and really easily. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of decoration by putting some on the inside. This is when wet glue really is your best friend, because popping your wet glue means you can slide it into place. And you've got that wiggle time to get it into place as well. So can you see, just by manoeuvring it around, there we go. If I'd have done that with tape, Becky, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Oh, you'd have been scuppered.
I'd have been scuppered, well and truly scuppered. Of course, you could always decorate these before you fold them together. However, Debbie being Debbie, completely forgot that bit. And just forgot to do that little bit. So again, I'm just going to pop this in. I should have done it beforehand.
I like
Debbie.
your honesty, I really do.
I've got to be honest. I mean, I could have lied and said, yep, that's how I planned to do it, but I did not at all. I meant to decorate the insides before I started putting it together. But that's another thing you'll get used to me, Becky. I'm a little bit scatty. I forget things very easily. I have to write things down for myself half at time. I've got myself a little note for when I get back home and my jobs that I've got to do when I get back in.
Yes.
But there you go. So I've got my decorated insides now, but I've only done 2. It could have done all 4 if I wanted, but I've just done the 2 for now because that's the feature that's going to stick there at the front. So those 2 panels will be the ones that show.
Great.
I'm just going to flatten this down for a second and show you how you connect the box to this. Now again, let me just make sure I've got this the right way around. I am going to pop a little bit of tape just onto here. Again, you could use wet glue, red liner tape, chosen glue. But what we're going to do is we're just going to stick this to this panel. So if I just put my hand over there for a second, you pop that square base just down to the bottom. Give it a nice burnish. I've already got one decorated, Becky, here, so I'm just going to show you with this one.
Great.
I absolutely did this one. I got this one in first when I was doing my pre-planning stage. But I'm going to do exactly the same again. Line that up side by side. So now the pop-out feature, can you see this popping out? And when it opens up, you've got that lovely, oh, let me put that the right way around. We've got that there. But I haven't quite finished because I just want to add a couple of extra little layers on. So, yes, there we go. That's my panel. I'm just thinking, where's my panel gone? There we go. So now I'm going to bring in my 2 pop-out features that I've already done. And then this is going to sit on top of these cubes. So by that, I'm going to pop me 3 on this side. Can we just show it there for a second, George, if we can? Perfect. That's going to sit on the inside of there, and then the same with the other one on the other side. So I'm going to use wet glue again. You want this, like I said, it's going to be your best friend, this one, because it gives you the wiggle time to get it into place. When you're putting this on, make sure you do not go over your number. Otherwise, you're going to have a number that doesn't pop out. So I'm just going to slip that in. Let me just turn this round now, George. I'm going to have to go round down a little bit. Let's lay it flat, line that up. And that's what I was saying about the wet glue being your best friend. Because you've got, it's all forgiving as well. And if you do get a little bit of seepage, just give it a little rub and it comes off. And again, I'm going to do exactly the same. Lay that flat, pop this out. Let's just do it all the way around. There we go. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other one. So I'm going to make sure my fold is at the centre part. Make sure that is. And then when I lift it up, it gives me the time to get it into place. Literally get it into place, stick all the bits down that I need. I've got a bit of manoeuvrability time as well. If I haven't got quite it in central place, I can do that because I've got that wet glue into effect. But now what that does is I've got my pop-out feature. So what I'm just going to do now, Becky, is I'm going to add a few little, from those extra bits that are in that lovely collection, you've got little birthday banners, you've got stamps. I've got happy birthday to go on here as well. I think I might just use though. Where's my 3D colour glue gone? Is this working? Let's have a look. So let's go and have a look. So I'm going to just pop that down, make sure that's all nice and squiddled. There we go. Oh, I like that view. I like that view. Let me go there a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Stay there, George. So I'm going to put my happy birthday. I'm going to put my happy. I'm going to put my birthday. So let's pop the birthday on there. I'm going to use my lovely, and I love these. I just think they're absolutely fab. Let me just get my scissors. Debbie's put her scissors away again. We're being a bit too crafty there, putting things away. But let's just pop these on. And again, I love 3D Collal glue. That's something you'll learn about me, Becky. It's one of my favourite glues. Again, it gives you a bit of wiggle time. It takes a while to dry, but it just lifts it off because it's decoupage glue. Yeah. It means that you can use it. Nearly, not quite, nearly. Let me just finish this off. Get my little birthday banners down at the bottom bit, George, and then we'll show you the reveal. So we're going to pop a little one just down there. Going to put another one round the other side. And there we go. Let's just pop that one there. There we are. So now, let's go there. I'm not going to fold it together because it's still a little bit on the wet side. However, I'll show you me one that's dried. So keep that there. Wait till it's dried. When it's dried, you've then got your pop-out feature that literally you fold up pop it into a card or an envelope or an envelope box, pop that out, and you've got the lovely dimension on dimension, pop out numbers on a pop out cube box. Absolutely beautiful. I adore these dies. That personalisation, you wouldn't find your 36 in a card shop. You just wouldn't. You'd have to go onto those well-known sites where you can personalise your cards. However, you've got a set of dies that enable you to personalise forever and a day, whatever number it is you want to put, whether it be a birthday, whether it be a baby's first birthday, whether it be an anniversary. You've got those numbers to create this every single time, and I love them.
They are fab. And do you know what you were just saying then about those well-known online sites where you can go and personalise your own cards? I actually did one of those cards. It was very last minute. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that it was someone's birthday. So I didn't have time to make and then have it posted for the next day. So I went on one of those. And it does only let you put 2 numbers in the box of the well-known website I was on. But you might want to do, you know, days of being together or something, mightn't you? You might want, you know, 365 days or something. So you could do that with these ones. Reminder of what you're getting. Pop out shaped numbers in here. And again, just to show you, this is how they're going to work for you. We have got your 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're also going to be getting your sentiments in here. Lovely different designs of handwriting, sort of modern calligraphy in here. A little bit more of almost your Comic Sans, a little bit fun, edgy ones, as well as the borders you're getting in here. And these are the lovely, what do we call them? Sort of banners, if you will. Pennants in America. Yeah, that's what Debbie used on hers. And you don't just get that. Oh no. You get loads and loads of your 12 by 12 coloured pads as well. 38 different pieces in each of them. So many different hues. You're going to have a great time with these, and they work great, of course, with those dies that you're getting in there too. So all of this you're going to be getting today at just £80 or $99 if you will. We have got to tell you that I have got a couple of treat giveaway goodies today, and I want you to get involved. So we're about to vote on demo of the show. I think it's very, very hard to pick. You've done some really strong demos, Debbie.
Well, I haven't been here for a while, Becky. I need to get in the running. I'm thinking I've got to do something to pull it out of the bag, so I've literally gone all out, trying my hardest. Trying my hardest. Do you know what though? It's been a while since I have been here, but not only that, it's been a while since I've been on a Second Chance Sunday, so I'm really excited because we've had some stellar makes throughout. Absolutely fantastic ones throughout the week, and I've seen some most amazing makes. So yeah, so I thought I better try and, you know, polish my halo and bring out the big guns, so to speak. So shall we start with the first thing that I made?
Great.
So I did my lovely star light up. Shall we call that star?
Yeah.
Shall we call that the star light up box there? So you can see there using those gorgeous border panel dies. Absolutely beautiful.
That's number
Second one. Yep. So we'll call that star. Then we did the stag. So we've got that beautiful illustrated animal, and that was on the gatefold pop out front card there. So again, really lovely one there with that stag. So shall we say stag for that one, Becky? We'll say stag for that one.
Stag. Star stag.
Star stag. And then the lovely pop-out box, no, so pop-out cubes, pop-out numbers. So if I just bring that out, shall we just say pop-out? So we'll do pop-out for that one.
Pop-out.
Star, stag, pop-out. So it's entirely up to you which one you go for in those three. I love making things like this. I do love doing things with a bit of dimension as well. So, but yeah, absolutely. Star, stag, pop-out. Which one's your favourite?
So you get messaging in on socials. The reason we're doing this a little bit earlier isn't because you've got no more demos or anything coming up. You have. It's just because we've got some extra giveaways for you tonight. So we want to, of course, because it's the last Sunday of the month, isn't it? So we want to bring to you the card of the month as well, the demo of the month. So demo of the show is what we're voting for now. Then we're going to be doing demo of the week later on. Don't worry, we're still here until 9. And don't forget, you can get involved with us on social in all of these different ways. If you fancy, and you've been watching and you've been going very zen watching some of the colouring tutorials that we've done over the last few days, then I've definitely got something to make you smile. I've got your Advanced Discovery kit. Now, I'll be honest with you, the first time I saw this, I thought, okay, I've been colouring for a while, you know, I've been doing sort of the colouring books for, you know, a fair few years now, but do I think the word advanced is that going to be too much for me? But actually, when we use the word advanced in this, it's almost more a sort of commendation for the product itself. So much thought has been put into this to give you a really flawless and professional amount of qualities, to have fun and experiment with. So I'm going to give you your colours. I'm bringing to you in here lots of different ones. You've got your adventures in colour. You're getting the classiques in here, as well as all the others. You've got a big range of colours here, as you can see. We have also got for you 18 in this one. This is for your Masterful Mandalas. You're getting 18 in there in total. As well as that, I've got for you a 21 piece of the Art of Illustration. These ones, I really like these colours. I think they go great with the brights that you get in that colour pad. And then last but by no means least, you've got your Comic Book Heroes, which if anyone has loves that type of thing like me, this will be great for you. We are bringing all of these to you, and kind of just let you know, if you're grabbing this today, you're getting some extra points on it. Oh yeah. If you're grabbing these, you're going to be getting 200 bonus points on these ones today if you're grabbing them all. So do feel free to treat yourself. When you talked about these earlier on, Debbie, your voice went like up an octave. You know what I mean? It was, oh yeah, I've had a really good. Tell me why that is.
It's just, I mean, I always think sometimes we can be his own worst enemy. We've called them Advanced Discovery Kits. Please don't be put off by the word advanced. What we are doing is we're taking you on a journey of colouring and of learning how to colour. And we've actually got the best people in the business who've worked with us to create these kits, and we've gone bigger. We brought some discovery kits out, and I think it was the beginning of last year, or it could have been, yeah, I think it was the beginning of last year. And the feedback that we had was that you guys loved them, but you wanted to go bigger and better. And that's what we've done with these kits. They're absolutely fabulous. And we're taking you on that discovery journey of learning how to colour, learn by the best as well, the best in the business. And I'll talk you through each kit, but I got really excited because it's something that I've always loved doing, but I would never consider myself to be a professional or an artist, and that kind of put me off. Oh yeah, I love colouring, it's really nice, it's really mindful, I love it. But I'm telling you, I followed step-by-step instruction. I'm going to show you in a minute, but I followed the step-by-step instruction, and I learnt more about colouring than I've ever done before, just by having a practice and having a play, and I really enjoyed it. This was one that I started this down in the flat down at Peterborough, and I played with it a little bit on air and then finished it off the other night because I love colouring. And I've literally taken the inspiration from that educational sheet and I've given it a go. And I'm telling you, Becky, I was like blown away with my results. I actually was just quite proud of myself that I actually did this.
I'm not surprised, it's amazing.
And I really just enjoyed it so much. I can't wait to get started on the other kits properly. The Adventures in Colour has got a little bit of a soft spot because obviously it's where I've just learnt all these things. But I want to talk you through, if I may, not step by step, but give you an insight of each of the kits, and then we'll have a little go at playing with these as well. Now, the Masterful Mandalas, has anybody caught Baz Fennell before? He's been on a guest here before at Crafters TV. The man is an utter genius when it comes to depth and dimension with the mandala. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any samples here at the moment, so I'm going to show you the box just for a second, if I may, to show you how incredible his work is. Now, you will start off, and I'm just going to take this because every one of the kits has got an educational sheet. So let me just see if I can find me. Where's it gone? What have I done? Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. It's up like, look, I know what I've done with it. I've put 2 in this kit. Let me just give you a little insight to what we've got. We've got a little introduction into all the alcohol markers. Everything that you need to know about alcohol markers is in this pamphlet, and every one of these kits has got them. So if you're going for the whole kit, and these, let me just tell you, will make a great gift for somebody that you love in your life. Something that doesn't involve die cutting, doesn't involve sticking, doesn't involve... You've got everything you need in that one one box from the description on everything to do with alcohol markers, how to use them, how to use your fine liners, which is your art liners, talking about your inks, talking about how you use your nibs, write paper, write colours, planning your colours, basic shading, enhanced shading, shading tips, colour blending, everything about colouring is all in that pamphlet. Then we've actually popped in there for you some practice sheets. And I say practice sheets, these are beautiful designs of mandalas. And there are a lot in there, Becky, to be able to create. But what we're doing is we're taking you on that journey. So, step-by-step tutorial. We've worked with Baz, who's given us these tips, literally. We've picked his brains. Come on, go share the information. Let's get to that journey. And he's taking you through all of his top tips in there and all that step-by-step instruction, which is where you're going to learn all about it. And what do you need? What do you need for that, Becky? You need your pens.
Yeah.
So in here, we've got the tri-blends, and I talked about these because I absolutely love my tri-blends. You've got all the tri-blends that are going to create these beautiful finished arts. And I'm telling you, Becky, when you've followed your tuition and followed and practiced, you're going to get to this level. Wow. I promise you, because we're taking you on that discovery kit. That's what the advanced discovery means. It's taking you on that journey. So that's all about the mandalas. So I'm just going to move that to one side for a second, if I may, Becky.
Yeah.
Bring in, if I may, the art of illustration. Love these, and I've been having a right little play with them myself. But again, that step-by-step instruction regarding your alcohol markers, exactly the same. The step-by-step instruction talking about the art of illustration, how to use them, how to get your depth in your petals, and how to get that dimension going to get that 3D effect, so that you'll end up with a project like this. We've got lots of practice sheets in here. As you can see, Debbie's been practicing. But you've got lots of practice sheets in there to be going with and have a play with to learn how you're going to be able to create that beautiful step-by-step instruction. And in this one, we've got illustration pens, which are the Illustrators, and again, all the colours that will work beautifully with these kits, I call them practice sheets, but those images in there. Yeah. We've got a fine liner pen in there, and we've also got some classics. So that's all your alcohol markers covered that are going to enable you to create beautiful, beautiful images every single time. We're taking you on that journey.
Yeah.
Now, I adore this one. This is what I'm going to learn next. This is where I'm going to go, because I absolutely love this kit. And this is all about our comic book heroes.
Fab.
I know, aren't these lovely? I love these. Yeah. Honestly, these are absolutely beautiful. And again, step-by-step instruction. You've got that alcohol marker leaflet in this one as well. But you've got step-by-step instruction taking you through your steps there of everything that you need to do, how to do your skin tone, how to do your hair tone, how to build up your dimension, so that you're going to end up with your lovely finished. And I mean finished, because honestly, we're taking you on a journey. I've started with my skin tones, and I'm really impressed with myself, how I've been learning with these things. Haven't quite finished it yet, but again, you've got lots of lovely practice sheets in here. I think I've lost some of my practice sheets. Oh, not happy. I'm not happy. But you're getting quite a few of those as well. So that's all about your comic heroes. And again, absolutely loving these kits, loving the price. The price points on these are magnificent, whether you're going for one, whether you're going for the whole lot. But my favourite, I just love this kit. Absolutely love it. And this is, Deb, is this me? Wait a minute. Do you know when I said I'd lost some sheets?
Have you found them?
I found them, they're there. Look, I've mixed them up. What am I like? What am I like? But this is my favourite, and I adore these. This is the Adventures in Colour. So you can see your beautiful image on the front. And again, we've got all these images, and it's not just these, Becky. We've got a heck of a lot more in there as well for you to have a practice on. You've got all your pens, so you've got Classics and Illustrators in here as well as a fine liner, which helps for those details. And then all these practice sheets as well that you're going to have a play on. And there's loads in there to be able to work with. Look at the size of them.
Brilliant.
A4 size.
A4.
Absolutely fabulous. Debbie's ended up with 2 in that one. In fact, she's ended up with 3 because she's mixing all her up. But again, this one takes you on that colouring journey. So we're going to start with your step-by-step tutorial. And what I adore about this, and I'm just going to bring them in for a second, Becky. Do you know what I talked to you about at the beginning with the alcohol markers having a bit of blotting paper underneath?
Yeah.
Do that again when you're using these, because these are all about our alcohol markers. But What have you done with your pens, Debbie? You've put them back down again. I'm getting so excited, Becky. I'm getting so excited. But you've got your introduction into your illustrators and your classics. So again, if you've always been put off by alcohol markering colouring, and sometimes it can get a bit overwhelming when there's a lot of colours, a lot of pens, and you're thinking, where do I start? Start here. This is where it's going to get. This, I tell you something, once you've bought one of these and started with these, the bug will be well and truly bitten. Is that the right word?
Why are you biting a bug?
Why are you actually, why am I biting a bug?
You'll be bitten by the bug.
Bitten by the bug. That's
it.
the way around. It's been a long day, Becky. I started my day off in Peterborough and I'm back up here. It's been a long day. So,
what are you doing, fab?
Thank you very much. Not enough coffee yet. Hint, hint, Tracy, if she's listening. But what you're going to do is you're going to have a little dabble into this world. So I'm going to just take out all my pens and again, just bring them all out. A lovely one in here, addition that you've got in this one is a blender pen. Absolutely fabulous. Perfect for if you do make a little mistake now and again, but lovely for techniques as well. And all I'm going to show you, and I'll show you with a skin tone for this one, it tells you, it talks about this. And again, this one is done by the brains that we've picked for this one is our lovely Cara Aldridge. I hope I've got a name right there and said it properly. But a very, very amazing artist. Again, every single one of these kits have been, we've used those artists to help us with these. But it talks about what you need to start with. So it tells you, before you begin, imagine where the light source will be. One of the tricky things that I could never work out was, what's a light source? Where do you put it? But I've got my TN1 because it tells you TN1 on your instruction sheet where to start building up and how to lay that down, which is what I love about these. Illustrators are dual tip pens as well, along as our classics. The difference between an Illustrator is that beautiful brush nib pen as well as the fine nib pen. And all I'm going to do is follow, and again, this step-by-step instruction. Follow the lines and you've got this beautiful brush nib that helps you create these and fill all these colours in as well. So I'm just going to lay down, Becky, I might have to stop talking a minute while I just follow my instruction because I do get a little bit lost again. I said this earlier, didn't I?
All right, well,
when I start colouring I get lost.
Well, if you want to carry on colouring, I'll just read out some comments.
Oh, lovely, yeah, that'd be fab.
There you go. We've got loads of people. Adam Rose is saying that you're waiting on a delivery and you're getting a bit antsy because you just want to craft now. Yeah, I've had that feeling before. I've had Aisha in saying, hello again, everyone. Nice to have Becky and Debbie together. Aww. Ladies all day today. Get going, CCTV. Last show of the week. Voting for demo of the week. Yeah, don't forget to get those demos in. Yeah, it has been Here Come the Girls today, hasn't it?
It has indeed.
Me and the lovely Bernie this morning. We've had Debbie on and we've had Tiffany in as well, so you're completely right. We've had Andrew come in saying, I'm loving the demos, and says that the dies are arriving very, very soon indeed. We've had Kathy saying, I promised myself that I'm not going to order. What you like? You're not meant to make promises to yourself that aren't true. If you're anything like me. Beth says, Becky is always so perky and upbeat. Oh, bless you. I am. Yeah, my mum says I'm like sort of the Duracell bunny. Val says that she has the animal stamps and they are so beautiful. We've had some questions in as well. Is that all right if I ask you some questions?
Yeah, fire away. I'll try my best.
Fabulous. We have had Sue in saying some of the markers that come with the advanced sets, that come in these new bigger sets, are they the same as the smaller Discovery kit?
Oh, that's a good question. Now then, I don't know the answer to that one, Becky. That's one of those that I don't know. Now, I reckon that some of these will be in there because of the colour tones that create that skin texture, so some might be. But that's a very good question. Now, I know there's not as many. So in the smaller kits, there are a smaller amount of pens. There's more pens in these kits, so I do know that. Yeah. So we need to find that little bit out for you because that is a question.
We're going to try and find out for you now, Sue.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're going to find out for you, Sue. Lisa has also asked, what is the difference between the classic pens and the Illustrators, please?
Oh, no, I'll give you that. I'll show you that, a visual. Let me just stop there for a second. So the Illustrators these are both alcohol markers. So what you can see here is an alcohol marker. One's an Illustrator, one's a Classique. They're both dual tipped. So on here, and I'll just take care not to colour me image in there, but what we've got now with the Classique is, the Classique has got a chisel tip on one end and a fine tip on the other, so like a bullet nib. The Illustrator has got a brush nib, a Japanese brush nib. Oops, bring that into sight so you can see there. So a Japanese brush nib and a very fine bullet nib there. So it's even finer. If you can see the two between there, can you see the difference? Yeah. There is a difference between these. So they're all the same colour family. So you will find, when you do delve into the world of colouring, you will find that the Classiques and the Illustrators have got the same colour families. However, they work beautifully together because you've got 4 different style of nibs on there to create those extra features. So the chisel nib lays down a lot of colour. The fine tip, obviously, you'll know yourself with this bullet nib, you can get into those details. The fine nib on this one means that you can get into those extra small details. So things like your smaller images, you're going to be able to get into. And then the brush nib, that beautiful Japanese brush, means that you lay down your colour pretty easily as well. So again, if I just show you there, can you see the difference between the two? That one's a brush, and so the brush nib goes over so beautifully. It really does. Perfect. So that's the difference between them, but they will all work beautifully together. So I hope that helps.
It does indeed, you do. Yeah, loads more comments coming in. People talking about how they're getting these for gifts, which is a great idea. We have had Lynn in saying, I love the tri-blend pens. I have them in the carry case when I go on holiday. And that's when we can, oh yeah. And saying that I always take them with me, some blank paper for drawing in images and also print some stamped images of colour. That's beautiful and that's great, isn't it? When you can go away and you can have a little crafting time, it is wonderful. We have had Sally in saying, I do love Rebecca. She is so bubbly, a real breath of fresh air. I do hope she stays. I do hope she stays. Oh, do you know something I don't? Oh, I do hope she does.
Oh, bless you. Oh, that was good, that one.
That's nice, that. Oh, I like that. I do hope she does. I'll be honest with you. So do I. We have also had another message in from Aisha saying, what colour are the skin tones in there, please?
Right, so the skin tones are your TN1 and your GB7. So that's going to create this skin tone. Now, I haven't quite finished this yet, but I'll go back to it because what I will just do is carry on going over. But we're running out of time, so I just want to be conscious of this. But I just want to show you one other little trick, if I may. So I've taken the Classiques from this one. Do you know when I've shown you my hair? Can you see my hair, how I've got my hair here? How do you create that lovely blend? I'm just going to show you how you can do this. So you can lay down a bit of colour, and it takes you through that stage where you can lay your colour down, a couple of colours together. All right, so I'm just putting a couple of colours there. So I've got me, that's me LV one, which is the orchid, and then I've got the bubblegum, which is the MG2. However, taking the lighter colour, you can now, what I say, cross colour. So I'm just popping the nibs together on top of each other. And you're probably thinking, good grief, what are you doing, Debbie? You're contaminating that pen. But I'm not, Becky. What I'm doing is I'm just adding, it just means that you can blend your colours together really well. And that's another little top tip that this education that we've got from Cara has brought to us. And it just is absolutely fabulous. So you can carry that on. You can either put your 2 colours down together or you can cross those colours over just by adding that in and then blending the 2 together. And I just think it's one of those little top tips that you probably wouldn't dare try on your own. And the wonderful thing about it is that once you've built this up and got your colours down, and again you can go back in with your colour, add the colour on, and then bring this in, you can start to build up your colour. And it really is, I wouldn't dream of doing it normally, but it's a tip that I've learned. And if I just bring in that spare piece just for a second, there's no cross-contamination because it'll go back to its normal colour. So don't worry about that. That is just one thing there that you can do. Now, I'll just give you a little top tip on what I've used just to create these little extra bits, because it doesn't tell you in there. I just used a white gel pen. So I took a white gel pen and I bought these off the internet. These are jelly, just, you know, anywhere you can get them. And I just added these details on by going in there and just adding it on when I finish to create that lovely galaxy effect.
That's nice.
So that's all I've done with that. And then I added a touch of sparkle just by adding my clear overlay. And I don't know if you can catch that on the light, but there's a bit of touch of sparkle in there as well. Yep, absolutely. I know our Georgia's trying to get in close there, but honestly, you're going to have so much fun doing this. Take your time, go on that colouring journey, and I promise you, because I've been there. I'm the one that started and worked all the way through until I got to this. I literally blew my mind. I was so impressed. I put it all over my social media. I rang my girls up. I went, look at me colouring. Look at me colouring. But that's what these advanced discovery kits will do. Please do not be put off by that word advanced. This is not for an advanced crafter or advanced colourist. Of course it is if that's your level, but we are taking you on that journey from start to finish. If you've wanted to try but always been put off, honestly, give them a go. Even if you're just buying one and not the whole kit, give one a go, and I can rest assured you're going to absolutely love them, and it's going to take you on that journey from start to finish, and you'll love every second of it.
Oh, that is just fab. Hey, I've just had a message through from Randy, who's watching on YouTube. First time watcher. Woo! This would be great for first time watchers. Hi, how are you, Randy? I'm Becky. We've got Debbie here for you. Don't forget, if you are a first time shopper, you're going to get 20% off today. I kid you not. So yeah, do feel free to make the most of it. If you have just tuned in and you saw that demo and thought, hey up, I fancy taking this to another level, then how about you treat yourself to all 4 of the advanced discovery kits, because you get a bigger saving then. And you're going to be able to get your hands on the comics, the art of illustration, the advanced in colour, and the Masterful Mandalas. So do treat yourself to those ones, and don't forget you're getting 200 bonus points if you're grabbing that one today. So not only are you getting that massive discount, you're getting the bonus points as well, so it's win-win. Now, we did the demo of the show winner a little bit earlier today, because don't forget I've also got demo of the week as well, and the winning demo from Debbie today is it's the Starbucks.
Oh, my lovely light box. You know me so well. I do love a little light up box. But honestly, I adore doing these. These are such a great fun way of using our dies in so many different ways. But thank you very much. I'm really pleased you love this one.
We do indeedy. So I'm going to get that to wing its way over to me with the power of my own mind. And we're going to be doing a lineup now for the demo of the week. So have a little look at these, make a little note of your favourite one. Here we go. You can just pop it there. Do you want to saloon it over? There we go. So is it all right if I just do numbers on them? You're doing numbers. Okay, let's start off with this make. All I want you to do is make a note of your favourite one. This is Sarah's make from Monday. This is going to be number 1. The second one for you today we've got is Debbie with the IE. That's from Wednesdays. As well as that, we have got Happy Birthday is number 3. And that is your pop-ups, and you've got the bunting that we had earlier on, haven't you? So that's the 3rd one. The 4th one, oh, get ready to ooh and ah. Oh, Craig, that one is available for you. That one's number 4, the especially for you frame. We've also got, a rather handsome chap on this one. This one again by Craig, and this one
is that by Craig?
It's by Craig.
Craig, what are you like?
It's brilliant. It says his name on the back. Yeah, it does. His name is on the back for sure. We made it on Wednesday. But yes, you've got that one there is number 5. And I have to say, this one's kind of had me smiling from ear to ear. I love the beauty of that one. This is by Sarah. This one is from Cartload on Thursday. I adore the detail and the movement in this. I've got so many people in my family who would smile at that. So that one there is, of course, your 6th one. And then the ones today is number 7, which is Debbie's amazing light up box. I could so imagine that in my window. Yeah, this is the star box. So I'd like you, if you may, to get voting now. You can do it on our social media pages, you know. Oh yeah, you can. And don't forget as well that we do have the giveaway with it as well. So get social. You can always also win the National Craft Month as well, and don't forget, we'll be announcing that in a little bit for you. So all you have to do is get social in this way, and don't forget, you can find us all on social medias as well. I'm Rebecca Redican CC. I'll be honest with you, I've not managed to log into my Facebook yet, but I am on the Instagram. You can grab us here though on Facebook, Instagram and on YouTube as well. So those are your numbers, start messaging in. I have got to bring to you your panel border dies now. So whilst you're voting on them, and do get those voting in, don't forget that we've got these beauties on the show for you as well. So we're bringing to you a massive collection with all of those lovely panels for you. And let me just give you a show of just some of the boards. And some of the makes as well with these ones, because there's one that I've really got in my eye. Let me show to you the decorative daisies. I have also got for you your butterflies in flight here. And don't forget for me that with these ones, you're going to be getting all the different dies that mean you can do the different borders, etc. You've also got in here the shooting stars, which of course were what Debbie created with that box earlier on. And you are getting the modern peonies as well with the trellis. If you are new and you were trying to cut something out like this by hand, oh, I tell you what, you'd be busy for weeks. But this makes it oh so easy and also oh so professional as well. So do feel free to treat yourself to these ones. And we've got a demo as well, haven't we, Debbie?
Yes, I love these. I absolutely love it. I'm going to keep it nice and simple and show you again that the way that you can use them, the versatile way that you can use them. I've gone with my butterflies to this one now. Every single die is exactly the same. You have got the decorative feature here. So we've got that decorative feature, and then you've got the two pieces here that make it the border. So I'm going to strip this back just for a second to show you what I mean by that. And a lovely little clue that we've given as well, and I say clue, it's inspiration more than anything. It's showing you what you can do with them. So in the first picture, like I did with my board that I used, it's just cut straight directly into the cardstock. The second one there is when you can use it as a decorative element. So by bringing in these pieces here, you've got your outside cutting edge, and I'm just going to make sure I've got it the right way around. That creates your side there on here, okay? And then you've got another one where you can actually create this onto the spine of your card. So if you actually just spin this out without keeping it nice and straight, without no folding, you could actually create your own feature where you can bring it onto the outside edge of your card. So that will create that lovely left. And of course, if you put it all three pieces together, you're going to create that pop solid border, which you can bring it out. So absolutely fabulous way. And again, 4 different ways that you can use it. That's just some of the ways, Becky. You've already seen the different styles that we've got. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to actually bring this in. Now I've got a card at just over 6 by 6. And I'm going to have this. When I did talk to you about it going diagonal, you can have it going sideways. You can have it either side to create a nice gatefold card. But I'm just going to tilt that slightly. And I'm going to bring in this outer edge, one of the outer edges. This is going to create my little fancy card here. So I'm going to, let's tilt that a little bit more. So what I've done is I've got some low-tack tape. Now, if you're not comfortable with doing this, Becky, at the first time, do it in 2 separate stages. By that, I mean just use your outline first and then cut through and then you add your decorative panel. Do whatever is comfortable for you. So I'm just going to hold that down into place. I'm going to bring in my Gemini Junior plates because I can get it in on that Junior side. Let's put that there. Hang it over the edge of the plate and then just run that through. So again, let's just pop that in there. There we go. I don't like doing upside down, back to front. Do you know them at home? I've got my machine on this side and I just slide it through and slide it out. And I'm so not used to having it. When I keep forgetting when I come up here, we've got it on a little tilt, so, and on the opposite side. So I have to re-educate myself when I come up here to do this. So what you do now is take off your tape, and I'm just going to do that gently because I'm normally like a band-aid, and I rip it off. So when I just take this down, let me just take this off for a second. Oh, I'm going to have to find that again because I've just dropped it on the floor, Becky.
Whilst you're finding it, do you mind if I interrupt? Because I've just been handed something. I've just been handed another card that made its way outside, and apparently we've got some missing. We don't know where they are. We are looking for him, but I will just let you know that if you do want to vote for Card of the Week, I have got another one here for you. This one was created by Ben, and this is the card as well. So if you do want to vote for this one, we're going to make this one number 8, okay? Oh, I'll stand up a bit. We're going to make this one a number 8 for you. So if you do want to vote for that one as well, you absolutely can. And please don't forget as well that we are going to be bringing you some winners, and you can win some of the cards. And one thing that I haven't actually told you, which is well worth a little look at, is we have got the chance to win not only this week's cards, but also February's as well. I kid you not. Yeah, that's tonight. So all of the cards that we've just shown you, the makes that we've just shown you there, and the ones from February, which are on the top shelf there, you'll be able to get your hands on. So I thought I'd let you know about that. So again, that one's number 8. I'm sorry to interrupt. Did you find what you needed, Debbie?
No, I've lost the die, but I'll later when we finish the show. I've just can see comments here about where's the missing ones. We do know that Sarah's mirror, that was one of them, has gone to the winner that somebody had won for. So I do know that that has gone to somebody who won that mirror. I think that mirror was actually won. So that's one why we can't find it, because somebody's won that one. So we can't include that in, unfortunately, because it's winging its way to the recipient. As for the others, I don't know. I promise you it's not sabotage. I know what people are thinking. People are thinking this is sabotage, but the guys have been having a bit of a tidy up. So I promise you it isn't sabotage. No one's trying to win this unfairly or anything like that. It's just that we've put them down somewhere. So as soon as we will, as soon as we find them, the winner who wins them will win them. If that makes any sense.
It does.
I know exactly what people will be tapping away. There's a bit of skullduggery going off. They've hidden them out of the way so people can win. But I wish it was that easy. But I can promise you it's not. We just don't know where they've been put and placed because they've had a bit of a reshuffle. Now, can I just show you this lovely one here where you can see now, I've just been busy poking out, that beautiful butterfly feature that's cut around here. Now, to just release it from my card, I'm just going to bring my scissors. I keep putting my scissors down, Becky. Let me just bring them out. So I'm just going to literally snip that up to that first cut mark, and I'm going to just rotate that, and dependent on where I want that, I think actually I'm going to have it going like that. So now what I've created is that lovely feature on the front, which is giving me that fancy shape, and I absolutely love these. These border dies, these border panel dies can be used in a multitude of ways. And what this is going to do now, just pop my little cardstock behind there, just so you can see that pop. That really does make it pop off. I was just like, what was that noise, Becky? Did you hear that noise?
I did.
What was that? Was that somebody trying to tell us something? There was a right big rustle, then I'm like, is there somebody up on the roof? It's been raining like cats and dogs outside, and it absolutely sounds like it's been coming through the roof. But that kind of scared me then, Becky. I don't know about you.
Don't
kind
worry,
of
you've got
scared me. Now then, I'm going to just pop this, let me just put this bit of textured cardstock round the back there, and I'm going to use my wet glue again. So let's just pop a little bit of wet glue. There we go. And I'm just going to place that just onto the back. There we are. So that now makes that pop. But I want to add a little bit of dimension on here as well. Now, I've already pre-cut mine, but I'm going to show you how easy this is to do. Take yourself a piece of coloured cardstock. So if I just move that there for a second, what you do is you just shape around with this. So you're just going to pop that on and then run that through your die cutting machine, and it creates the perfect backdrop for your butterflies. So it's just very, very easy to do because, again, the versatility of these dies, because we've split them up into 3 pieces, means that you can achieve this look quite easily. And that just makes that border panel stand out even more, which I just think is fabulous. And again, I'm just going to run some glue just on the back. There we go. Pop that on. And there we are. So let's just pop that down there. And then I'm going to finish this off by adding a few little extra elements. So let me just pick this up. And I've used one of our thanks, I'm just trying to think, my thanks sentiments, just to stick that on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a bit of our dotty tape pen around the back. And then I'm just going to place that just down the front. So thanks. And then again, I think I might give myself a little bit of a shadow drop just by adding the back colour, the purple colour there. There we go. And then I'm just going to place that over the top, and that's going to give it, just by fraction dropping it, it creates a little bit of a shadow drop. There we go. So let's just pop that down. There we go. And then I'm just going to add on there a little sentiment. So thanks, and we'll have a million. Let me go there. Yeah, we'll pop that up there at the top. So let's just pop this on. In fact, where's my 3D cloud glue? Let's bring the 3D cloud glue. There we go. There we are. And then, whoop, I'm just dropping it now. Becky, getting carried away with myself. There we are. Let's just add that onto the back. But you've created yourself now a beautiful border panel there, and a nice little decorative element onto the side of your card, so that you can see that gorgeous element running through the front as well as the back. And you've got that gorgeous, and just by offsetting it with a deep colour, don't have to go mad. You don't have to add loads and loads and loads of different layers, but you can create something really effective because these dies are fabulous. So you saw me do it with that beautiful light up box, cutting directly into the cardstock. I'll show you some more samples in a moment. Actually, have we got time to show a few? Have we got time to show a few more samples there, just so you can see what you can achieve with this? I did say about using that back die that you could create this lovely on the edge or over the edge effect onto the centre of your card, which I just think is absolutely fab. Using it on the front of a dome, just by simply attaching some acetate, you can create yourself, oops, right way around. You can see there, beautiful feature just on both sides. Keep it very simple, and Anna's created something really beautiful here, just a background wash of colour in the background there with either your sparkle pens or with your inks. Create a your tricolours, that'd look gorgeous. Yeah. Use your tricolours at the back there and just cut it out in black cardstock and then add all those little features on the top. And then you've got this beautiful, I mean, I love this. This is just gorgeous. That gorgeous peony one there with that lovely trellis design running through there, and just come in along there and paper piece it. Paper piece, because they're crying out to be paper pieced. There are so many ways that you can use these dies. They're multifunctional dies, big word for me at this time of night. Multifunctional dies that you can use in a whole heap of ways, because we've given you them in 3 pieces. Decorative elements cut in, and then the 2 edges to create the border as a solid, or either the right hand side, the left hand side, any way you want. They're just fantastic. I love them. So Becky, phew, that's me done there.
What an absolute treat. We went through loads there. I've loved it. Thank you so much, Debbie. I just want to let you know that we have had the winner of the card of the demo, of the week, and it was a make from Sarah.
Woo!
Do we add it to the list?
Do I have to go over there and do that? Oh, wait a minute. I need a pen. Let me grab a pen out of my box.
No problem.
I have producer Georgina. Let me go over here and I'll just go and mark her up.
A wonder. So Sarah's, this is Sarah's, it's the cartload from Thursday, and we're going to put a little mark on the board for you so that you can see Sarah's there with 1 at the moment, but now she has got 2.
She has indeed. She's up to 2. And I'm going to put a little love heart because I love the woman so much.
Oh.
I love, love, love. So Sarah's got 2, Leanne's at 1.
Fab.
Debbie, oh, Debbie, that's a fancy one. She's got multitude of colours going off. Craig's fancy little ones there.
Fab.
Fiona, Debbie, Jan, Bernie. Oh, look,
You've got
Joe and
loads.
Ben. Becky, where are you? Becky, where are you? We haven't got a commendation for you. We need to get you grafting.
Oh, aye. Oh, yeah. Can I just bring in some from home? Just to let you know, we found a couple of other ones. We found a few more. We found this one over here and also this one. So these are going to go to one winner, but we're giving away all of these makes that you've seen that we've been selecting, and these extra ones that we've found, as well as some of the ones from February as well. The winner of all of these makes is Nona Lawton.
Woo!
All of these are going to be winging their way to you. No, so thank you so much for getting involved. Thank you to everyone who's gotten involved. Don't forget as well, I have got the Craft Month winner as well for you that I will let you know in a moment or two. Thank you so much to everyone for your messages in today, and congratulations to you. Let me pop those back on there for you. Let me tell you some of the treats that we have for you today, if you have just tuned in. It has been an amazing day today. We've had the Tiffany from Totally Tiffany in with us for a whole 2-hour show. That was earlier on. You can still watch it if you fancy it. And that was for the final day of her 18th birthday. Double points, don't forget, for that show. And in this show, we've had absolutely oodles as well, including some of these. This is your panel border dies, a pack of 12 in those ones, a massive amount, including the trellis that you saw being used there with the lovely Debbie. As well as that one, we also did the illustrated animals. You had the wise owl in that, the gorgeously peaceful giraffe. You also had the owl, the elephant, and the unicorn. And don't forget about the butterfly. We had a demo with that one earlier on as well, which you can look back on. There's tri-coloured markers with that storage bag have been really popular today. No surprise there, just because the vast amount you're getting, really. But you're getting all of that in there. £38 or $57. And then the birthday month stamp collection. Now, this is a mega collection, but it is wonderful, especially if you consider, are you a gold membership? If you are, you would get this whole pack for just £136, which I think is amazing, which is about $159. Or if you're a platinum, or it's your first order today, you're going to be getting it for just £128 or $150. So if you consider that and how much it should all be, you know, nearly £200, you're getting something mega here. So do treat yourself to that one. As well as this, we've got the pop-out numbers. Debbie did a demo earlier on, which you can watch back out, of course, and that came with the 12x12 card packs as well. And then you also got the advanced discovery kits that we've just had demoed them. You can see that you get everything in there. You're getting your pens, you're getting your details, you're getting those practice sheets, and you're getting step-by-step guides to give you hints and tips. All of that today, £79 or £111. Great if you do want to buy them individual, bigger saving if you get them all in together. And then we've also got the left fold alphabet for you. Now this means that you're going to get that lovely 3D effect with them. 12 elements it obviously said, but of course you are getting the you're getting 93 because you're not just getting the letters, you're getting different elements, stamps, etc. in there. So do feel free to treat yourself to that one as well. I always think with alphabets, and these are, you know, a lovely size, they're not too big, not too small, I always think that you've got something really lovely and individual, and personalisation as well, if you wanted to. As well, we would like to clarify for you our show times moving forward, because here in the UK, 2 o'clock this morning, the clocks went forward. So just to let you know, just to keep us up to date as to where we all are, these are your times that we are coming up. So this is, you're going to be looking at 12 o'clock 12:30 UK time will be 7 a.m. to 8:30 in ET time. So that's if you want to make a note of these, you can. 3 till 5 is 10 till 12, and that's till 12 p.m. ET. And then if you're watching us for this show going forward, it starts here in the UK at 7. In America, you're going to be starting at 2 p.m. So that's going to be 2 till 4 or 7 till 9 here in the UK. Do not forget, it is the last Sunday of the month. So we want to bring to you your National Craft winner, if we may, for this month. And today, they're going to be getting all of these goodies. Look at all of that. You're getting absolutely $8.
Wow.
And the winner today is Evangeline Checo. Congratulations, you've been messaging in loads today. So thank you very much for that. And congratulations, all of that is on its way to you. Debbie, we have done so much today, haven't we?
We haven't. We didn't get finished everything we wanted to do because I got so much planned that we needed to do on this show. However, we've got some great deals on the show. So when we do finish, go over and have a little look, have a little shop around. If you want to watch back on any of the shows over the week where we've featured some of these, absolutely do. Because we have got some great products and so many different ways that you can use things. So again, we've got those beautiful border panel dies, which again, I'll just show you my little light up box, absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous designs, 4 different striking designs that work in so many ways. They're incredible value for money. Each one of the dies has got 3 pieces to them to be able to create 3 different styles of looks every single time. That is just one way that you can use them. Those beautiful pop-out numbers, I adore the pop-out numbers that literally do make a bit of a statement when they pop out and have got all that dimension. You can see that beautiful dimension there, big and bold and used again so many ways. About personalization when it comes to your numbers, not easy, not straightforward. We've had the beautiful illustrated animals.
Yes.
Adore the illustrated animals, absolutely gorgeous. The design on there, they're just so beautiful, and they're stamps as well as dies, which means you can create a bit of a 3D look when you're using these. They're absolutely fabulous. We didn't get to the birthday month. I wanted to have a go at them. I love them so much that we never got round to them. But there's always another time. But these are beautiful. The birthday months. This was Rose. I chose this one because it was June for my daughter's birthday, my youngest daughter. Beautiful, beautiful stamps on there. The left fold alphabets. There's the starter kit on there with the nested dies. Go and check out all those things. I'm just so sorry we run out of time, but I've really enjoyed myself, Becky. I've enjoyed working with you for the first time as well. I hope it's the first of many.
It's been fabulous. Do you know when you're next in with us?
I do indeed. So I'm heading down to Create and Craft for a few days tomorrow, but I'll be back here for Play Your Craft Right on Easter Saturday, this Saturday coming up. I've got that, I've got the craft house, I've got some other things. I'm here Easter Sunday and I'm here Easter Monday. I've got some craft alongs as well coming with the penny sliders and the pop-out sentiments. So I've got a lot lined up for you over next weekend, so I do hope you can join me then.
That's lovely. Thank you so much, Debbie. And thank you so much for joining us today. It's been wonderful. Well done on getting all of those treats. For now, I'm going to say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening and carry on crafting. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.